Hi there guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to episode 2 of the Ironman progression series. Now kicking off from episode 1 where we got a little bit of questing done. We managed to get up to 15 quest points, 7 completed quests in total, just a couple of free to play quests that we managed to get done so far. We also did the museum quiz, which got us 9 Slayer and 9 Hunter. And then all the other extra couple of skills that we got was from questing alone. Now today's plan is probably do this along the same lines again. We'll get some of the easy quests over and done with. And then from there, we're going to start getting some of our skills up. So possibly even going to go over to Aldi and steal some cakes from the baker's store. Possibly start doing some wood cutting and fire making. And then alongside them 2 skills as well, we'll get some of our fletching up. This is all planned, so when we go over to Wintertodt, we've got a few skills up, so we should actually get some decent resources from the loot crates. But yeah, let's kick off by doing some questing. Room mysteries complete. Still in mysteries done. So while we've come off the boat, we've caught a few shrimp. We're going to cook these, get a few nice early cooking XP as well as fishing XP. Ready so we can go off and do a couple of fishing quests. But while we're still in Lumbridge and we're going past Bob's Brilliant Axes, we will get our steel axe now. I need to drop shrimp first. We'll buy a steel axe now, ready for Wintertodt. There we go, that's level 5 thieving done. And that means when we've done what we need to do, once we've done some questing, got a fire making and wood cutting up, then we will go over to Ardoin and we will go steal some cakes. And there we go, we've just hit level 10 wood cutting. The whole reason why I'm here at the minute is just so we can get some wood cutting, fletching and fire making levels up, so then we can slowly start on a grind up towards Wintertodt. Because we get levels so quick at this stage, I'm not going to show every level, we're just going to show a few milestones here and there. So we're going to show level 10s, we'll go over to Oaks, stuff like that. And the main goal of this episode really is to get us prepared to go into the Wintertodt. So we're going to start upon that grind. And there we go, we've just hit level 15 wood cutting, which now means we can chop oak trees. But we're going to stay at logs for a little bit just so we can get our fletching up. And then once we've got fletching up, to I think it's level 20 before we can actually do the oak trees into oak short bows. We've also got to do fire making as well, so we're going to be at these logs just for a little bit longer. That's not an issue. Looks like we've just got a new Bob mini game, so let's go do this quick and see if we can get anything good. Oh, we got 650 fishing XP, so that's good. Yeah, I got us up to level 9. Then once we do the sea slug quest as well, that should get us plenty of levels. Level 20 wood cutting. And there we go, we just hit level 10 fletching. And there we go, that's level 30 wood cutting now. We can now cut down willow trees. For those of you who are probably wondering, yes, you can do quests and that to get your fletching up high before you even go to Wintertodt. You wouldn't have to worry about fletching and stuff. But I want it to be nice and chill today. I've just come off a 13-hour shift, so I just wanted to sit down, play a little bit of RuneScape, chill out a little bit, so we're getting there though. And there we go, we're about to hit level 20 fletching. So that now means we can finally move over to oak short bows. That's once we've done another round trip and get a fire making up to level 15. And once we've burned this last log, we should be reaching level 15, there we go. That didn't take too long. Oh, it's probably only took about 10-15 minutes. Much faster than what fletching is. We can now do oak logs, so we'll go over and start cutting them trees down. And then we'll do rinse and repeat the process. We'll probably get a fletching up to about level 30 and we'll stop from there. Now goes plenty enough starting levels for when we do go over to Wintertodt and we start fletching on there. So once we get 10 more levels with the oak short bows, and the only thing we need to concentrate on then is wood cutting and fire making. And there we go, there's level 30 fletching. Now we've just got to get a fire making up. level 40 wood cutting. There's level 35 making, which now means we can finally go over and cut some willows. There is level 45 making. There's just 10 more levels to go. Then we can move on to the next task. So with that random event over with, we have the Book of Knowledge. Obviously we've got a couple of skills that we can't do because we haven't unlocked them just yet. Now whichever skill I do pick, it seems like a bit of a waste, but I'm actually going to put it in a bit of fishing. So when we do go to Wintertodt and we get a quest complete, then we'll at least be able to get some better fish from the rewards. This might seem a bit random, but we was actually just on the way to get the ship over to go over to Ardee, so we can go up north and go over to Sears village, so we can chop down some maples instead of willows, because I was getting a bit bored of that. And we've only got a couple more levels anyway before we finish our wood cutting and fire making skills ready for Wintertodt. So while we was going past, we managed to get Witch's Potion done. So we got 1 quest point, 325 magic XP, and takes straight up to level 4 magic. And we've now hit over level 200 total level. And if you look at this, we've actually completed 10 quests now. Nice round number. While we're going up towards the Sears Village Bank, we might as well get an easy achievement diary task out of the way with. Just pick up 5 flasks. Nice and easy. And there is level 50 wood cutting. We're very close. We can now do what? We can now chop down mahogany trees, which we're not going to do for a little while, but we are very close as well to getting a fire making up. We've got 6,000 more XP. So last little push. And with this last log, we will finally be hitting level 50 fire making. So now, confirmation, members can now burn mahogany logs, burn maple fire logs, and broomer torches, and then Wintertodt prison. So that's the majority of the goals that we had planned to before we actually got to Wintertodt. So we got 50 wood cutting out of that, 50 fire making, 30 fletching. I've got a couple more things I want to do first before we actually go over to Wintertodt, which will be in episode 3 anyway. But we'll stick with what we've got planned. I won't spoil it just yet. You'll have to carry on watching the rest of the video to find out what we actually need to finish off. But yeah, let's go to plan 3. So there we go. There's the sea slug quest. That's we are pretty much done now with what we wanted to do. So with that quest over and done with, we've got 7,175 fishing XP, and that will take us up to 25. And the whole reason why we've done the sea slug is so we can get some better fish from our Wintertodt crates. And just before we did this quest as well, we stole a bunch of cakes. So that's going to be our food for Wintertodt as well. There's one more step we need to do, and that's go and find all the hunter outfits, hunter pieces. And once we've got all of them, then we should be all set for Wintertodt. We actually need 5,000 GP as well to unlock our house, which we've got enough now. What we was doing before is when we was wood cutting, and we was fletching all of our logs into bows, short bows and long bows. We were selling them at the general store over in Farrock. So that's where we managed to get that bit of money from. 5,000 is just enough, so we can actually get our house unlocked, which will then give us some XP in construction. I don't think we'll go for 99 when we go to Wintertodt. We'll probably come back to it once the skills are up a bit more, and then at least then that way we'll actually get some better resources. So I think we're probably looking at about 80, maybe 85. But if I'm enjoying it, I might stay till 99. You never know. But yeah, last step for this episode is to go find the clue hunter outfits. I just realised something. So I always thought that buying your house was 5,000 GB, but it's not. It's only 1k. Bonus. And with that, guys, we are at the infamous Wintertodt. go and get some more fire making skills. We should be averaging, even though we're just level 50, if we're not doing it solo, if we're doing it in a group and going on the worlds, and we should be averaging about 200k to begin with, 200,000 XP an hour, which is really good. It'll get us up pretty quick. But with what we've done this episode, we've managed to get seasonal quest done, which took us from level 25 fishing. We got ourselves level 50 woodcutting as well as 50 fire making. We've got 30 fletching, so when we are fletching, it's XP is going to be a bit better. The only downside is that we have unlocked a house for our construction when a braziers break, but we not going to get as much XP as we will do if we got a few levels in it. But because we are a new account, it's going to cost us a fair bit, or we're going to end up having to hop a lot of worlds to be able to pick the plants up off the floor, which I can't really be bothered to do. So we'll still get a fair bit of XP from this anyway, if we're staying here to about 85, maybe even 90. Like I said, depends if I like it or not. We managed to get up to 25 thieving as well. So this episode has been successful. And as you can see from the bottom, we have now hit total level of 250,000 with 244,000 total XP. So with that being said, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in episode 3 when we will tackle the Wintertodt boss. Take care, guys. Oh, nice little random event to end off the video. I think it's a bowl and a ruby as our little reward. Bye bye, guys.